Good evening, everyone. Welcome along. It is Saturday, the 17th of May. Thank you very much for joining this evening. For you guys, yeah, it's Saturday, the 17th of May. It's very much not Saturday, the 17th of May. I've got some family stuff coming up. So I'm taking a bit of I know I've only just had a break, but this time I've got some family stuff coming up. So taking a little bit of a breather. So I'm trying to get ahead of myself. I've got loads and loads of quizzes. I'm sort of pre-recording and stuff in advance. I've written quizzes all the way through till the middle of June. That's how sort of upfront and organised I am. Now, the problem with me being upfront and organised, as I've mentioned over the last couple of quizzes, is this is where things go wrong. When I do things by the seat of my pants, everything seems to work a lot better. When I'm organised, I've got more time to think and then sort of, yeah. Anyway, tonight's quiz is starting in just a moment's time, so make sure you've got all your pens and papers and etc. Your drinks and everything ready to go. If you are brand new, 30 questions, then take a break. Then I've got give you the answers to those, then come back with another 20 questions. Sorry, my medal looks a bit weird. Yeah, come back and then give you the final 20 questions of the quiz. So 50 questions in total. And remember, the YouTube live chat is on all the way through, but don't put your answers in the comments. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. If you put your answers in the comments, you will be muted very, very quickly. And we don't like doing that. We like you to be engaged and talking, just not giving away answers. Anyway, right, here we go. Saturday, 17th of May. Let's see how you do with this evening's selection, starting with some art and literature. And this is your first one. The fictional towns of Hogsmeade and Godric's Hollow feature in which book film series? So the fictional towns of Hogsmeade and Godric's Hollow feature in which book film series? Chair is really squeaking. Right, microphone's not picking up. Number 2, what kind of animal was Nutkin from the Beatrix Potter book series? Number 3, the author P.D. James. What is her first name? It's obviously a slight clue there in the fact that it begins with one of those letters. But the author P.D. James, what is her first name? Number 4, who wrote Matilda, The Witches, and Fantastic Mr. Fox? Number 5, the plays by William Shakespeare fall into 3 categories: comedies, histories, and which other? Number 6, what is the name of the fictional land found the other side of the wardrobe in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Number 7, what is the first book of the Old Testament in the Bible? No, Emoji J will cover it as well. There we go. All right, right. Name the author famed for the modern Prometheus. Why won't you change? There we go. Number 9, although more well known for his Robert Langdon series of books, which author also wrote Digital Fortress and Deception Point? And finally, number 10, which dictionary was first published in 1884? So which dictionary was first published in 1884? Round two, then, with some entertainment for you this evening. Starting with this number one, which singer made us feel like dancing, sung The Show Must Go On, and One Man Band? So which singer made us feel like dancing, sung The Show Must Go On, and One Man Band? Number two, name the cartoon character pictured here. Mimi. Very noisy outside today. Number three, Springfield is the fictional home of which long-running animated TV series? Number four, Simon Woodruff, Doug Richard, and Rachel Elner, along with two others, were the first investors in which long-running TV show? So Simon Woodruff, Doug Richard, and Rachel Elner, along with two others, were the first investors in which long-running TV show? Number five, which actor links Edge of Tomorrow, War of the Worlds, Jerry Maguire, and Rain Man? Also a film that's coming out next week, I believe, if I'm... Loads of films I need to see at the cinema at the moment. Number six, which iconic singer achieved their third UK number one single, teaming up with Westlife on the cover of Against All Odds in 2000? Number seven, who just called to say they love you and also said everything was signed, sealed, and delivered? So who just called to say they love you and also said everything was signed, sealed, delivered? Number eight, name the TV show pictured here. Name the TV show pictured here for number eight. Number 9, first appearing in 1979. What is the name of the weekly BBC topical debate programme currently presented by Fiona Bruce? So first appearing in 1979. What is the name of the weekly BBC topical debate programme currently presented by Fiona Bruce? And your final entertainment, number 10. What was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? So what was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? So then, as always, blockbusters then to round out part 1 of your quiz this evening. Number 1, what FSA means to progress forward at speed? I meant to change that to pace because that, may have put part of the answer in the question, but never mind. What FSA means to progress forward at speed? Oops. See, I told you, when I'm organised, it just falls apart. I know that's counterintuitive, but it truly is. Number 2, what RO means a product or service that is far expensive than it should be. So what RO means a product or service that is far expensive than it should be. Number 3, what RB is a term for a vehicle that is old and neglected. Thank you. Number 4. What RB was the main antagonist for Snoopy's battles as the World War I flying ace? So what RB was the main antagonist for Snoopy's battles as the World War I flying ace? Number 5, what AM is the name of a range of child's play figures? Child's play figures, even. What AM is the name of a range of children's play figures? Number 6, what SW is a movie franchise featuring Jedis? Mm. Number 7, what SC is an area of Hyde Park that features people stood on their soapbox? Number 8, which BF had the catchphrase, nice to see you, to see you? Doesn't really work if I can't hear it, but never mind. Which BF had the catchphrase, nice to see you, to see you? Nice. Thank you. hoping at least one person watching did actually sort of do the nice for us. Number 9, what PS is a source of electricity from fossil fuels? Finally, number 10, what YC is handed out for minor infractions during a football match? So what YC is handed out for minor infractions during a football match? Okay, that's your first 30 this evening. That's very faded. I don't know why. I've not changed anything, but for some reason the font's changed. I'll try and fix that for the for second break. But yeah, so if you can just about see that, put my Oh, I don't know if that makes that better or worse. But yeah, head on over now to jvpqquestions.com. Click on today's date, 17th of May. And the code you need is on the screen now underneath my hand, very faded. 170163. That's 170163. I think it'll be a lot clearer when we get to, it's much better when you actually get to the break. So yeah, I'll be back then in 7 minutes time. So if you need a recap, head on over now to the hub and recap on those first 30. Coming up on screen, as it has been for the last few quizzes, it's just I'm doing a skydive on the 14th of June, so about a month's time now, 14th of June for Emmaus. So I'm raising funds for them, an incredible cause. If you don't know much about Emmaus, all the details are also on the Just Giving page, because I'm also their ambassador, their UK ambassador, alongside Sir Terry Waite. So yeah, I'm skydiving for them on the 14th of June, so raising funds. So all the details are on a QR code and what have you coming up on screen. It's not compulsory, as I've said all along, it's not compulsory, but if you are in a position, as many of you have already done, which I'm very grateful, as are Emmaus, but if you are in a position to be able to support, very much appreciate it. Right, I'm going to take a 7-minute break, make sure I'm on the right one. I am indeed. And when I come back, I'll give you the answers. See you after this. Okie dokie. Right. Answers then coming up in just a moment's time for those. Trying to think what day is so 17th. Oh yeah, so by now I will have, and you can go back and listen if you head on over to Naomi's podcast page. But my friend Naomi, the queen of true crime podcasting, is currently in the middle of a 24-hour live stream for I can't remember, victim support, I think it is. So yeah, she's currently in the middle of that. I was on at 4:30 doing a true crime quiz, which tested my mettle writing that, I'll be honest. I went through Naomi's podcasts and went through sort of all sorts of facts and figures and stuff, trying to find some details and trying to put together a quiz for her. So if you were listening, thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Right, okie dokie. Let me find some buttons. Push that one there. I think that's about right. And push that one there. Right, let's see how you did with your first 30 this evening. Okay, here we go. Art and literature then, round one. Number one, the fictional towns of Hogsmeade and Godric's Hollow feature in which book film series? It is Harry Potter. Number two, what kind of animal was Nutkin from the Beatrix Potter book series? It was squirrel. Number three, the author, P.D. James. What is her first name? It's Phyllis. I was going to look, actually. Let's have a quick look. P.D. James. I did mean to... Phyllis Dorothy James White. There we go. I meant to have that to hand, but forgot to load it. Yeah, Phyllis for number three. Number four, who wrote Matilda, The Witches, and Fantastic Mr. Fox? It is Roald Dahl. Number five, the plays by William Shakespeare fall into three categories: comedies, histories, and tragedies. When the feeling's gone, you can't go wrong. They're tragedies. I apologise. That was poor. At least I didn't do the dance actions as well. Tragedies. Number six, what is the name of the fictional land found the other side of the wardrobe in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? It is Narnia. I could probably do with a couple of days in Narnia, I'll be honest. Number seven, what is the first book of the Old Testament in the Bible? It is Genesis. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers. Deuteronomy. Job, Psalm. No. There used to be a song that you used to be able to name them all. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers. Deuteronomy, something, something. Yeah, never mind. Number eight, name the author famed for the modern Prometheus. That is Mary Shelley, also known for Frankenstein. Number nine, although more well known for his Robert Langdon series of books, which also wrote Digital Fortress and Deception Point, it's Dan Brown. Dan Brown. I've started reading Digital Fortress again. It's very, very clever. To be honest, I prefer, and this will be really controversial, but I prefer Digital Fortress and Deception Point to the sort of, Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code series. Number 10, which dictionary was first published in 1884? It was the Oxford English Dictionary. Round two of your entertainment tonight. Number one, which singer made us feel like dancing? Sung The Show Must Go On and a one-man band. Leo Sayer. Number two, name the cartoon character. Meep. That's Roadrunner. Number three, Springfield is the fictional home of which long-running animated TV series? It is The Simpsons. Number four, Simon Woodruff, Doug Richard, and Rachel Eleanor, all along, even with two others, were the first investors on which a long-running TV show? It's Dragon's Den. Number five, which actor links Edge of Tomorrow, War of the Worlds, Jerry Maguire, and Rain Man? It's Tom Cruise. soon to appear in, is it Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning? I'm looking forward to watching that, to be honest. I know that they have been, I mean, I think the Mission Impossible films have gone more over the top than the Fast and the Furious films, and then that is saying something. But I am quite looking forward to watching this. I think it'll be a nice way to sort of end the Mission Impossible series. And number 6, which iconic singer achieved their third UK #1 single, teaming up with Westlife on the cover of Against All Odds in 2000? It was Mariah Carey. Number 7, who just called to say they love you, and also said everything was signed, sealed, and delivered? That's Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. Number 8, name the TV show. That is Bluey. Number 9, first appearing in 1979. What is the name of the weekly BBC topical debate programme currently presented by Fiona Bruce? It's Question Time. And number 10, what was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? It was the Nag's Head. And Blockbusters number 1, what FSA means to progress forward at speed? It is full speed ahead. And number 2, what RO means a product or service that is far expensive than it should be? It is rip-off. And number 3, what RB is a term for a vehicle that is old and neglected? It is a rust bucket. And number 4, what RB was the main antagonist for Snoopy's battles as the World War One flying ace? Red Baron. And number 5, what AM is the name of a range of children's play figures? It is Action Man. And number 6, what SW is a movie franchise featuring Jedis? It is Star Wars. Number 7, what SC is an area of Hyde Park that features people stood on their soapbox? Speaker's Corner. You get some real crazy people. You get some really, really intelligent people, but you get some really bonkers people. Number 8, which BF had the catchphrase, nice to see you? Nice. It was Bruce Forsyth. Number 9, what PS is a source of electricity from fossil fuels? It is Power Station. And finally, number 10, what YC is handed out for minor infractions during a football match? It is a yellow card. That's your first 30 then this evening. Tot your scores up. YouTube live chat your scores away. And let us know how you are getting on this evening. Still to come, connections round and general knowledge. Yes. Do you know, with the weather being the way it is and the fact that I don't think we've seen rain here, I mean, obviously I'm recording this well in advance of the 17th of May, so there's every possibility that it might have started raining. But at one point, I was very tempted to do my pre-records in the garden. But then I realised I didn't have a microphone that would cover the sound. But I do have a green screen, so I was very tempted to sit in the garden, set my camera up, sort of at the, so have the green screen like that behind me. But I would just be sat in the garden re-recording them. I was very tempted to do it. I'm very tempted to do a live quiz from the garden, but I don't think my Wi-Fi is strong enough. I could do the pre-record. Yeah, I thought that might have been quite clever. See if anyone actually noticed, with the green screen. So I would still be in this sort of position, but the green screen would be the background behind me. So, in theory, you'd be none the wiser. I was in the garden pre-recording it. Am I in the garden pre-recording this now? No, because otherwise the green screen would go a bit funky when I move my hand. And just to prove it, I'll just, there you go. So no, I'm not in the garden pre-recording it. All right, I think that's enough time. Right, let's get into your connections round this evening. So as always, 9 questions. Question number 10 are what links the 9 answers together. Let's see how you do with this evening. Number one. What can be a nighttime expression before slumber or a song by the Eurythmics? So what can be a nighttime expression before slumber or a song by the Eurythmics? There is a fighter jet in the distance. I can hear it. Number two, what is the name of shapes formed when a body comes between rays of light? Number three, what is the name of fine open fabric of cotton or silk used for trimming garments? Number four, what P is of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly? So what P is of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly? Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Hover over the right click. Thank you. This type of cake is called red what cake? So this type of cake is called red what cake? Number six, what is the name of the princess in the movie Beauty and the Beast? So what is the name of the princess in the movie Beauty and the Beast? Number seven, what is the first name of Spice Girl Bunton? Number eight, powder, cobalt, and navy are all shades of which primary color? So powder, cobalt, and navy are all shades of which primary color? Change, please. Thank you. Number nine, which drink is two parts sparkling wine, typically champagne, and one part orange? Two parts 2 parts sparkling wine, typically champagne, and 1 part orange juice. Sorry, I got completely lost then. Which drink is 2 parts sparkling wine, typically champagne, and 1 part orange juice? Always question 10. What links those 9 answers together? Okay, general knowledge then to wrap up your quiz this evening, starting with this for number 1. Who is this? Number 2, what is the capital of India? Number 3, what is the name of the inspector central to the Pink Panther series of movies? Number 4, where might you find people looking for a line, 4 corners, or a full house? Number 5, name the chocolate advertised here. Oh, I don't need to take. Yeah, people have got me on mute. There we go. Name the chocolate advertised here. Number 6, which musical features the songs The Bishop, Look Down, and I Dreamed a Dream? Number 7, phobophobia is the fear of what? Is it phones, record players, or developing a fear? So phobophobia is the fear of what? Is it phones, record players, or developing a fear? Number 8, a Princess Odette, a Prince Siegfried, and Wolfgang are characters in which ballet? So Princess Odette, Prince Siegfried, and Wolfgang are characters in which ballet? Number 9, what is the collective noun for a group of flamingos? Is it an extravagance, a flamboyance, or an exuberance? And finally, number 10, name the car maker pictured here. So then that is all of your questions for today. A little bit, a little bit of thinking time then for you. To get your final 20 answers all together. But as always, I've got another. Oh, hello. That doesn't look right. Let me take that off and put that on and that on. There we go. So as always, for your final break on a Saturday, I've got 9 dingbats from Alan at quizmasters.biz. So as always, say what you see with these, and then but if you need a recap on those questions while we're in the break, take that code down now because it won't be on in the break. The code is 170219, 170219. I'm going to take this break because I think I need it, and I'll see you in. It's not that one, it's that one, and I'll see you in 7. Okay, let's give you the answers to these then. Make sure you've got them written down. Dun 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 dun. Okay, right, let's give you the answers to these then in 3, 2, 1, go. So number one then, remember, as always, if you've got a slight variation on the answer, and if you're playing with other people, and if you're playing on your own, it doesn't matter, you can give yourself the point. But if you're playing with other people, or like in our Patreon Discord server, they bounce answers off each other, and you can sort of convince people that you are right, then go for it. Number one, Gold Rush. Number two, Half a Crown. Number three, No Such Thing as a Free Lunch. Number four, Walk on the Wild Side. Number five, Bell Ring or Ring a Bell. Number six, Top Gun. Number seven, Two's Company, Three's a Crowd. Number eight, Time After Time. And number nine, Ace in the Hole. There we go. That's your dingbats then for this evening. Thanks as always to Al at quizmasters.biz for those. I've got one final set for you for next week of the dingbats, and then I'm going to rest them for a little while and bring something different to your Saturday breaks, but that's a couple of weeks away. For now, let's see how you did then with your final 20 questions this evening and your connection round. A lot of you have probably worked out the connection round from potentially what day it is. But let's see. Number one, what can be a nighttime expression before slumber or a song by the Eurythmics? It is Sweet Dreams. I need to load my Word doc up. What date? Saturday. Number two, what is the name of shapes formed when a body comes between rays of light? It is shadows. Number three, what is the name of fine open fabric of cotton or silk used for trimming garments? It is lace. You can probably hear in the background there is a train about to approach. Number four, what pea is of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly? This is why I couldn't pre-record the quizzes in the garden, you'd know. Number four, yeah, what pea is of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly? It is precious. Number five, this type of cake is called red velvet cake. Number six, what is the name of the princess in the movie Beauty and the Beast? It is Belle. Number seven, what is the first name of Spice Girl Bunton? Emma. Number eight, powder, cobalt, and navy are all shades of which primary colour? It is blue. Number nine, which drink is 2 parts sparkling wine, typically champagne, and 1 part orange juice? It is Bucks Fizz. And what links them then? Question 10, they are all Eurovision acts of the UK. Now, I'm kind of aware of the fact that if you know your Eurovision acts, you're probably watching Eurovision right now. But the best bit's not until the scoring anyway. Until the scores come in. But yeah, so Sweet Dreams 1983, The Shadows 1975, Black Lace 1979. I reckon they should have done I Could Do. That would have been better. Precious 1999, Velvet, I think it's Velvet Underground maybe, 2015, Bell 1984, Emma 1990, Blue 2011, and Bucks Fizz in 1981. General knowledge number one, that is George Best. Number two, what is the capital of India? It is New Delhi. And number three, what is the name of the inspector central to the Pink Panther series of movies? Inspector Clouseau. And number four, where might you find people looking for a line, 4 corners, or a full house? It is bingo. Number five, name the chocolate advertised here. The Milky Bars are on me. They're not on me, just to clarify. Number 6, which musical features the songs The Bishop, Looked Down and I Dreamed a Dream? It is Les Mis, Les Miserables. Number 7, phobophobia is the fear of developing a fear. So phobia is basically a fear of a fear. Or fear of becoming fearful. Number 8, Princess Odette, Prince Siegfried and Wolfgang are characters in Swan Lake. Number 9, what is the collective noun for a group of flamingos? It is a flamboyance. And finally, number 10, name the car maker. That is Renault. So then that is your 50 for this evening. How have you got on? Let me know in the YouTube live chat. And remember, if you head to the post that was posted this morning with the link for tonight's quiz, head back to that post. And just add your scores to there, because a lot of people have been saying they couldn't find it. So if you go back to Jay's virtual pub quiz either on Instagram or Facebook, find the post at the top which will have the thumbnail from this video with today's date on, and pop your scores in there. Apparently I was overloading my social media posts according to Meta, so I had to sort of tweak how we do it. So yeah, just add your scores to the original post. Tiebreaker time. And it is this: in which year did Les Mis make its West End debut? So as always, nearest to it gets the point. But yeah, in which year did Les Mis make its West End debut? Okie dokie, it is 1985. Yep, 1985, Les Mis made its West End debut. So that is it then for another week of quizzing. It all comes to an end here. So thank you very much for joining us for whatever parts of the quizzing stuff you have played this week. So thank you very much. I will be back then next week, Monday to Friday, as always, with JDQ live on Thursday night, and another pre-recorded quiz on Saturday. So yeah, that is it then from me. I shall return next week. Thank you as always for playing along, being a part of it, and doing like quizzing stuff. Thank you for all of that, and I'll see you soon. As always, for me then, take care. Stay safe.